an audit. Okay, so this is this tool is required to discover privileged accounts available in the environment. Now, when I say environment, it includes the domain and the servers. Okay. So it scans the domain, it scans the servers. Okay. Now, it's a free tool, first thing. So it's a free tool. Then you need to take a license from the CyberArk to use this one. Okay, it's a free tool. So you just have to send an email to the pre-sales team. They'll give you the license related to that one. So get license file from CyberArk. Okay. Now, license has a 30 days validity. Clear about this? It's free one, but every time you need to take the license and it has a 30 days validity. Then once you get the license, from where you can download this one? So from your customer login page, you can download the license of this one. Okay. From customer portal, you can download this file, this license. Now, where you need to install this one? So install it on any machine which is part of a domain. Part of a domain. Okay. And to run the scan, what all things you need to provide to run the scan? Below things you need to provide. First is domain name. Okay, so domain name, for example, let's say alphacybertech.in. alphacybertech.in. Okay. Second, you need to provide the username. Username is that username should have a permission to scan the environment. Okay, so for example, let's say alpha_admin is the part of a domain and has a permission to scan the environment. Okay, or you can use any Windows admin account as well. And then of course you require a password. What it does, it scans the environment. If everything is okay, it scans the environment and then it will provide you the Excel file. It will provide Excel file. Okay, so in that Excel file, all the information will be available, like how many servers it has scanned. Okay, in the server, how many privileged accounts, how many non-privileged accounts it has discovered. Okay, then whether password is expired, whether account is enabled or disabled. Okay, every possible information which is required to prevent the environment. Okay, so discovery and audit tool is available from the CyberArk side. Now, one important thing is when to use this one. So if customer does not have a CyberArk tool in the environment, they're planning to use that one. So before implementing this one, yes, you can scan the environment and try to understand what is the total count of the privilege account. Okay, so once you get that one, then only you'll be knowing, you know, these 50,000 or 60,000 accounts are there, and you know, then you can plan how many connectors you need to have in the environment. Correct?
Yes.
So to create that plan, this is the first tool we need to use. Okay. Now,
Yes.
first, once you have this one, and if you implement the environment, implement the connector server and CyberArk in the environment, then in the CPC, we get the auto discovery tool. So auto discovery tool at the backend, it uses a DNA utility only, and it's a permanent
Okay.
tool available with the CPC.
Okay. Yeah.
Any question you have?
Yeah, this alpha admin, it is a domain account, right, which is used for scanning.
Correct.
Alpha underscore.
Correct. Domain account
And
with admin permissions or scan permissions, you can say. Okay.
so this can scan all the accounts which are there in a part of domain, like Windows, Linux,
No,
or
no, it's
database.
it's it's related to the servers registered with the uh, domain. Okay. If you say there are servers available in the work group, there are separate Linux machines. In that case, you have to create a separate Excel file, and there you have to provide the individual server information. Okay. Do you know what is the difference between the work group and domain?
Group are those isolated servers which are not the part of the domain, like our vault, visual,
Exactly. Exactly. So it scans only the servers registered with the domain. Okay, with this instruction I'm saying. This one. Okay. Now, if you want to scan the workgroup server, in that case, you need to create a separate Excel file. There, you need to provide the server name. Then to log into that server, what will be the username and its password? That Excel file you need to provide. And then at the time of running the scan, instead of a domain name, you need to provide that Excel file which you have created, in which all those workgroup servers are present or individual servers present. Okay, here using a single account, you are able to scan the complete domain, right? But there,
Yeah.
local accounts you will require.
So, like in an organization, there can be multiple domain servers. So, for every domain, need different like account, right?
Yeah,
There
correct,
can be 2-3 domains.
correct, correct. If you have multiple domains, then multiple time you need to run this scan. So this is very important tool, and as I said, it's a free one. Okay, but every time you need to get the license. Okay, so 30 days validity is there. One more limitation we get, that how many accounts it can scan. Okay, but if you drop an email to the CyberArk and tell them that you suspect in the environment around 50-60 accounts, 60,000 accounts are there, so we need a license to scan the, let's say, 50-60,000 accounts. So they make the setting at the back end and they provide that one. Otherwise, what happens, it throws the error that you will be able to scan only 10,000 accounts or 20,000 accounts. It comes with some limitation. Okay, but if you want
So,
unlimited one, then you just have to drop an email and tell the requirement. So maybe
for
in the
that
back
also, we
end,
don't need to pay.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
if
yeah,
it
it's
is
free one. This is free one.
okay.
So in our environment, basically, we have a CPC already in place. But last week, I guess, one cyber attack happened in one of the Asian countries. So their customer asked us to scan the environment again. Okay, using the discovery and audit. Okay, so there is a difference in auto discovery report and in DNA report. Okay, so DNA, it's kind of it scans the privilege accounts present in the domain, in the server, plus it searches for the hard-coded credentials. Okay, it searches some database accounts as well. Okay, it shows scan errors as well. But in auto discovery, limited information is available, and also for the auto discovery, once scan is completed, you need to run a API file to convert the entries into the Excel. Okay, so it's not that you just click on the option and get the Excel file downloaded in the auto discovery. Okay, but at the backend, it uses the discovery and audit functionality only. But if our discovery and audit is giving you the 100% information, this auto discovery gives you 80% information.
So what are the like if you can write in, like, what are the parameters we get, like, or in that sheet it is there, like after scanning the accounts, what are the different parameters we get in this? Is there any list or something?
In the file, what all information we get?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So basic is server name. Okay. Next is it gives you whether it's a local account or a domain account. Then it gives you the account name. Then it gives you password, expiry status. Then for when the password got set last time, right? So password set date. Then account status, whether account is enabled or disabled. Account status. Okay, so this type of information is available, and the most important thing is whether it's a privileged account or non-privileged. Okay, so what happens actually, if you once you get the Excel file and if you apply the filter and select only privileged account, so of course let's say in the environment it has scanned 1 lakh accounts. Okay, so out of 1 lakh, only, for example, only 10,000 accounts are privileged accounts. So you have to focus on the privileged accounts because our tool is a PAM solution, right? Privileged Access Management. Okay, so we don't want to onboard non-privileged accounts in the CyberArk. Okay. Yes. I'll show you the sample file as well. Okay, I have that one in my office laptop. Clear about this? Yeah. So first thing is the discovery and audit tool. Let's save this one. Save.
One more question, like from where we are initiating this scan, like from our PWA or like where we are initiating this?
Any machine in the environment. PWA, look, in CPC, Vault and PWA, it is managed by the CyberArk. We cannot do anything on that. We do not have access to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the environment, if customer is using a jump server, if it is already present, so on the jump server, install the DNA tool, okay, and scan the environment. So jump server means it's a machine from which other target systems are accessible. Okay, so where to install? I'll tell you. Install a machine. Okay, so preferably jump host. Okay.
Jump server, I think you say that it can be our DSM server.
Look, here we have taken the example that customer is not having a CyberArk in the environment. Correct. So their existing access method you need to understand. In most of the environment, they use the jump server, jump host. So you can utilize that one to install your DNA tool. Okay. If you have a PSM, you can do the installation, but you need to check whether PSM allows that one or not. Okay. Because we install the hardened policy on the connector servers, right?